Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passion, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Do you need a radiant style? Come and see Delphine at Radiant African Hair Braiding Shop at 410 Four Seasons Boulevard at Four Seasons Mall on the second floor in Greensboro, North Carolina. We design creative styles of braiding, crochet, sew-ins, wedding styles, and so much more. Appointments and walk-ins are welcome. We also have a salon booth for rent. We are open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Contact Delphine today, 336-210-3102.
Hello and welcome to the fabulous world of Dream Builders Realty, where we are fulfilling dreams and lifestyles. My name is Trish Adams and I'm the owner-operator, and I have a fabulous team here to help you with your real estate needs. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, we're here to help you. If you need questions on down payment assistance, if you have credit that's not so great but you need some help with that, we're here. We are your go-to people. So please feel free to reach out and we can help you with any of those needs. And you can contact any of our fabulous agents at 336-770-2712.
Dream Builders!
Well, great day, everyone. This is Dolores Williams with Divine Connections Magazine. Divine Connection Magazine is a magazine that comes out quarterly in print as well as online. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, authors, anyone that's doing something great in the community. So while we're on here, make sure you like and share this broadcast because we have some great information in store for you. But first, let me go over a little bit of Divine Connections news. How can you stay connected with us? You can subscribe to our website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com for updates and news. Then you can go to our Facebook page at Divine Connections Marketing. Like that page. We also have an Instagram page at Divine Connections, one word. And then we have our YouTube channel, and you can go to The Divine Connections and subscribe and click that notification button as well to stay connected. So as we go on, our quarterly magazine is here, so you can go ahead and get your copy of Divine Connections magazine. It's only $12, and you can go to divineconnectionsmagazine.com subscription to get your copy. Every time it comes out, just go to that link and you will see the new issue come out as well. If you're interested in being in the magazine and you want to advertise your business or your ministry, you can email me at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com as well, so we can get you featured in the magazine as well. Next on our agenda is Saturday, September 11th. I am so excited that my 11th magazine anniversary is here. We're going to have gospel groups, praise dance, moms, food truck vendors. So I would love to see you in the place if you are able to make it. It's only $12. And I look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be in Home River, North Carolina, which is really close to Burlington, North Carolina. So I look forward to seeing you there. We're going to have a great time networking and worshiping together. Awesome. And if you would like to be a vendor, I have about 5 or 6 more spots left to be a part, to be a vendor, to share your business with the masses as well. So you can text 336-338-8903 if you are interested. Okay. Awesome. If you need tickets for the event, they're only $12, and you can go to divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events. All right. And then also, if you would like to be a sponsor on the show, before or after the show, you will see a 30-second clip of different things going on, and they are sponsors for the show. So if you would like to expose your business and your ministry, as we come on every Wednesday to get your business out there, we run it for like 3 months and we make it happen so your business and your ministry can be out there and people can find out who you are and what you do. All right, so the next biggest thing, and this happened this weekend, guys. Sorry about the sun, it's coming out. But we launched our store. So Divine Connection store is now open. And I'm going to open it just for 10 days. Are you going to order? And then we're going to fill the orders and then we're going to send them out. All right. So that's what we're going to do. We have my cutting board, Divine Connections cutting board. All right. We have our stem glass. If you guys can see that. Okay. The stem glass, which is very, very nice. We have our Divine Connections, the short glass as well. And then we also have our Divine Connections mug. All right. And then we also have our cozies, okay, that you can put your drinks in and keep them cold. And then we have our coasters as well. We have different types if you like. All right. So I'll just show you a little bit of what we have. And then, of course, I love, love, love my purple. Okay. And then I have one, of course, the one that says, let's see if you can see it. Make it happen. Sorry, guys. I know the sun is out. So make it happen. All right. So, and then last but not least, but of course, we have our t-shirts as well. So we have our black with the two-tone. Okay. We have the orange. And then you will put the order in and what color you like. We have our yellow as well. Let's see if I can hold it back. There we go. And then we have our purple. Okay, no, purple's my favorite color. All right, so those are some items we have in our Divine Connection store. Just text me at 336-338-8903 and be of support. Buy one or two or a variety of Divine Connection things because you are a Divine Connections. And so I want you to continue to have that in your mind and in your spirit. And so my special guest today is going to be Miss Dr. Chemeka Turner Williams, and we're going to bring her on in, okay? Awesome. Welcome. How are you?
Hello, everybody. Welcome out there to everybody in virtual land on today. I'm so excited to be here with the Dolores Williams as well as Divine Connections. So I'm excited to be with everybody on today.
Awesome. For those who don't know you and are welcome, glad to have you on today. Tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Absolutely. My name is Dr. Chemeka Turner Williams, and some just call me Dr. C. And so I'm originally from Halifax County, but I now reside in Durham, North Carolina, where I have my beautiful 4 children. Yes. They're all off to college now, so I'm definitely excited about that. God has graced me with that. But I am your business coach and growth strategist for those that are entrepreneurs, those that are already in business that want to elevate their business and take their business to the next level. So I am the CEO of Next Level Coaching and Consulting, where we help business owners, entrepreneurs, leaders, and those aspire to own their own business, how to help them develop their business or either give them strategies to take their businesses to the next level. A lot of times we don't see the results in our business as we want to see. So I am that strategist that's going to help you identify, pinpoint areas where you're strong at in your businesses and areas that's weakened so that we can make sure that we can capitalize on that and see some growth in your income, growth, whether it's in your staff, your administrative team, things of that nature, how to develop them and to help them to think like CEOs themselves. I'm also the founder of a nonprofit called Pearls of Purpose, Inc., and which that is geared towards women and children of domestic violence and abuse. So we're advocates, we're educators of that, to bring people and make people aware of the issues that's going on all around us, that's happening every day, where so many are actually overlooking. They're sweeping the issue up under the rug. But Pearls of Purpose is to help those bring an awareness and how to identify it. Of course, I am a minister of the gospel, first things first, because I believe everything I have and I possess that God gave that to me. And so I quite often talk about faith and business and what it takes to really run your business. I'm also known as a leader of leaders, because even though we're leaders, we need those that can help lead us as well, because it's a different battle that you have to face as a leader, which most people don't see. They see the before scenes, but they don't know what actually goes on behind the scenes and what it takes. So a leader is not just an individual that has a title. Just because you have a title does not make you a leader at all. And so that's pretty much what I do in the scope. Just helping individuals and everyone maximize and capitalize on their gifts and how to strategically place them and to operate in business and to elevate in business. A lot of times we are at a certain place, but we become stagnant. So how do I take that business? How do I take that idea? And how do I grow it so that it's self-sustaining for itself and so that it's taking care of itself? So that's what I do. Dr. Chemeka Turner-Williams, your business growth strategist, your business success coach that's going to help you take your business to the next level.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's dive into some of that. So she talked about, having a business. Some people may have not started a business. So talk about individuals that have a business idea, what they need to do. And then talk about, then after that, we'll talk about businesses that have been in business for a while, but how to get to that next level or that next growth level as well.
Absolutely. First, you have the idea or the thought that you know that you can turn into a business. What you have to understand as an entrepreneur is the hard work that goes before you actually even start putting anything into play. And you have to be aware of what it takes, because you have to be, it's a grind. It takes a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of commitment. It takes a lot of perseverance. It takes a lot of thick skin, because things don't often turn out the way that we want it to turn out. People make it look all pretty and beautiful, and which can be, but behind the scenes is a lot of hard work. So for those that have a thought or an idea of something that they want to turn into business, I suggest to you that you do your research first. Do your research first about what it is that you're trying to do, what it is that you're trying to get off of the ground. Has something like this been done before?
Right.
You quite often have to see, where do I want to have this business located? Is it going to be brick and mortar? Is it going to be something that's going to be online? So you have to research. You have to research. And I often tell my clients that they have to do a SWOT analysis. Is there a need for what it is that you're trying to do? Is it going to be profitable? So you have to make sure that you tone into those areas and that you target, that you think of all of the veins that you'll be doing, that you will need to do in order to make sure that that business is successful. You have to have proper planning. If you have proper planning, that'll prevent a lot of failures that you may encounter. So what a lot of times, those that are excited to get into entrepreneurship, they don't do their research first. They don't plan. That sometimes they just jump out there because of the excitement that it may bring, but it requires a lot of planning, a lot of strategies. You're going to take a lot of losses. You're going to become frustrated, but you have to know what it is that you want to do. Who am I trying to target? Who is going to be my target audience? What product or service am I going to be providing? What are the needs of the people that I'm called to? So being an entrepreneur, you always have to think about, what answer am I solving for someone else?
That's right.
As long as you can be an answer for someone, you will always be in business. If you're solving a problem for someone or something, you're going to always be in a business. So is that idea, is that going to be something that's going to solve an issue for someone? those things that keep other individuals up at night, like it's stressing them. Okay, you may have that answer for that individual. So proper planning, if you have any idea of starting a business, plan, strategize, do your research, know who you're called to, know exactly what it is that you want to do. I know when I first started, I was all over the place. And that's why it took me longer than it probably should have to even get started, because I had so many ideas going in my head. I didn't have clarity. And so that's what I help with a lot of my clients too, to gain clarity on what it is exactly that you want to do. So that's what we do a lot of times in our coaching sessions, because if you are think about starting a business, or you have started that process and you haven't thought it quite through, that's because a lot of times you don't have clarity on where it is that you want to go. Where's your blueprint? What is your path? What's your plan that you have, or that you see for yourself? So the Bible always says, write the vision and make it plain. Don't just talk about it, write things out so you can actually see how it looks on paper. And therefore you can add to that document. You can continue to add, take away for whatever areas is needed.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So, and that's for individuals that's getting ready to start a business. So for those that are in business, you know, you always have to keep new and fresh ideas going on, and then continue to have strategies in order to grow. So let's tap into that as well.
Yeah, for those that's also been in business, a lot of times we can become stagnant because we're at a certain level, but there's always more.
Yeah.
There's always more to obtain. And then as times are changing, you have to learn how to adapt to things that are changing as well. And if COVID didn't show us anything else, it shows us how we had to be adaptable, how we had to be creative, how we had to be innovative, and how we were getting our businesses and our services that we were providing out to individuals. No longer could we gather in one place, or no longer could it be face to face or in a building, or things of that nature. So we had to be innovative and have ideas and ways in which, you know what, I still can get my product and my service out, but I just have to shift as the times are changing. I have to change when the dynamics are changing, when things that we can't control are changing, but it's forcing us to think outside of the box. So I'm doing this time here as an entrepreneur, a business owner. You have to be very creative. You have to be very innovative. And once again, and when you start your process and doing an analysis of your business and see, once again, what are your strengths? What are your areas of weakness? What are your opportunities and what are your threats? I call that the SWOT analysis. So even those that have been in business for a while, you still have to go back and dissect your business. You still have to do a SWOT analysis. If you want to see growth, if you want to see elevation, you have to go back once again and dissect and see, what are my areas of strengths? What are the weaknesses once again? What's my oppositions that I'm facing? What are the threats? What are some opportunities that's present itself? And as times are changing, we have to be able to adapt with that in order to see growth. A lot of times when we're in business and we've been in it for some years or some time, it's kind of hard to get out of what is comfortable. So in order to grow, in order to maximize your full potential, you have to become in an uncomfortable place. And so as any business owner knows, and as entrepreneurs would know, you have to be persistent. Yeah. That consistency in it. And just because I don't see anything right now, don't stop in the middle of it. A lot of times, and I can speak for myself, what will happen is you will become frustrated because it's not happening in the amount of time that I think that it should. I've been doing this for 6 months, 7 months, a year, and I'm not seeing the results yet. But you have to continue with what it is that you're doing and to actually see the results that you desire. If you just stop in the middle of your process or the middle of a point, you will never see if this new strategy is working for you because you have not been consistent long enough.
Awesome.
And once again, also another thing that's key, and for those that are in business, we have to have mentors. If you look at every great leader, every great businessman, businesswoman, they have mentors. They have somebody that's elevated to a much higher level than they are, that is giving them wisdom, that's giving them information, that can give them the blueprint or the path to, this is what I did to get there. Now, of course, you can make it your own, but you have to have a mentor and be teachable, because you don't know everything. You don't know it all. You do not. So being around those and surround yourself with those that will ignite that fire in you, that will provoke change, that will make you want to do better. Those that you're looking and say, you know what, I admire what it is that they're doing. How did they do that? And just being open and having those conversations with individuals without being frustrated or without being intimidated, without being insecure or anything of that nature. Someone that you can sit side by side with and learn from.
That's right.
So mentorship is always a key to success.
Awesome. Let's talk about maybe some systems, because in order to have a business, there's, save yourself time, energy, and money, have systems in place for you to work your business. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, because what I found out a lot of times too, because we don't have the proper systems in place, we spend so much time working on it than in it, and which we can't fully operate and do the things that we need to do to reach our clients or to provide the service. Something simple as having an email system set up.
Right.
Something as simple as that. Something as what financial system are you going to use for the finances that's coming in? Having some type of accountant to assist you. And until you get to that level where you have an accountant, there's different programs that will the opportunity to make sure that you're documenting and you're processing the finances, things of that nature. So we have to have those in place in order to alleviate a lot of time being wasted.
Right.
In order to, when your customers and your consumers are coming to you, they're going to be ready to and willing to give you because you're the answer that they're looking for. So they want to be able to give you what it is that you need, but do you have the things in place in order for the people that are coming to you? It's those small things a lot of times that we're overlooking and we kind of forget or don't think that they're major at the time, but having everything in place. So once your business is up and running, it will run smooth.
That's right.
It will run smooth.
Awesome.
Marketing.
Marketing
is definitely marketing. Advertisement. You're going to be the biggest one that's going to market your business.
That's right.
What is your brand? Talking about branding. What is branding saying?
Uh-oh. Hold on, you guys. She's adjusting. She is giving out some great information. Whether you are starting a business, want to start a business, have started a business, and then just some nuggets of what to do to get some systems in place to keep your business running, save yourself time, energy, and money. I know with me, I have a CRM system, which I use Constant Contact. Of course, when I do these interviews, I have StreamYard, and I love StreamYard. I can save these links as well and go back. I can play them on YouTube. I can play them on Facebook. So that gives me different ways that I can get my information and business out there as well. And so you do have to definitely slow down sometime and get some strategies on how to, where you are, evaluate where your business is, and then what do you need to do to move to the next level or the next dimension as well. And, I do a lot of things myself. And so, but then I also have some members as well, as far as getting possibly other things done that I don't have to do myself. I know sometimes it's not easy because, it's challenging to trust people, for one. And then, okay, she's back on. And it's challenging to trust people as one, but there are some opportunities where you can strategize, get your business together using that platform or things that she's talking about and resources to add things to your business that will help you save time, energy, and money as well. Awesome. Okay, she's back.
I don't know what happened, but we're going to continue. Technology.
Awesome. So you were talking about marketing, and you're your marketing person and branding as well.
Yeah, you're going to be your biggest billboard. You're going to be your biggest marketing piece. So people are always watching. what you're doing, how you're doing it. Your character has to be intact as well. So your integrity, because those are some major components for those that are willing to do business with you.
That's right.
Does your character speak? Do you have your character? Does it speak for itself? Are you walking in integrity? Because if people are going to invest in you, they're going to finance, give you finances to solve a problem or issue for them. They want to know that you're trustworthy as well, that you stand by what it is that you're offering for your business or the service it is that you're providing. So we have to make sure that we have our character, that we're walking in integrity, that we're being honest, and we're trustworthy with what it is that we're saying we're going to do.
Awesome. So tell us about your system, how people can come in if they are beginning in their business or they're already in business, and either they want you to be your coach or they want your services. So tell us about that.
Absolutely. I do a lot of consulting, business consulting. I do a lot of business coaching as well. And also for educational purposes as well. So they can just set up a consultation to see if I can meet the needs of what it is that they're asking and what it is that they're requiring. So they can do that by contacting me at Dr. Chemeka at nextlevelcoaching-consulting.org to set up a consultation. They can also contact 919-336-4095 or www.nextlevelcoaching-consulting.org. And what we would do is myself or one of my team members will sit down and have a conversation. And so you'll get 30 minutes of free coaching, pretty much what it is, to see what it is you're looking to desire, your goals that you have set for yourself. What are you now? Are you at the beginning, the middle, or the end of what it is that you're trying to start? And so we will analyze that and see what path and what plan that we need to put you on in order to be successful, and in order to move you from one level to the next. And so you can see your business grow, to see you can grow as a professional, to see your business climb, to see your revenues increase, to see your clientele increase as well. So a lot of times the individuals that we service, they have the right tools. They just don't know which tool to use where. And so that's where the coaching parts come in. You know, you're just like a basketball coach. They already have the skills and they have the gifts to play basketball. They just don't know how to use those tools properly in order to take them to championships, in order to keep them in the game, to have them their longevity. And so as a coach, that's what we'll do. We'll work with you to help you to utilize the tools that you already possess and help you to identify how to properly use which tool where. As a consultant, what we would do is we would work with you to find various resources or what it is that you're needing for your business. And we'll go out and gather the information and put some things in place for you. So we'll definitely be willing to help. And we're ready for those that are tired of being stagnant, that are tired of being frustrated because they don't know what to do next. They need clarity. Like, what is it that you see for your business? What do you have in place? And once again, we'll do a SWOT analysis, just helping them to identify the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats of their business. And that has to be done periodically. Even though you might have done one last year, okay, let's see what's going on for this next year, this coming forth. And then you have data to back it up. So we're data driven. And that's how we'll be able to see the results that we desire to, because we'll have data to compare it to, and data that will help us tell us where our weaknesses lie within our business.
I love it. So let's end with an encouraging word. You know, a lot of things are going on with Corona, a lot of businesses had to shift or pivot during this season. And leave us with some encouraging words.
Well, for every entrepreneur, for every business owner, for every leader that's in his respective places, what I say is continue the process. And that we have to then tap into those innovative sides, being innovative, being creative with the services and the products that we offer. And just because you do not see the desired results that you want to at this moment, don't stop, don't switch up. Don't change in the middle of something that you're trying now, because you have to see a thing to the end in order to see if it's really working. So a lot of times, if you would just keep on going just a little bit further, then you will see the desired outcome that you want to see. But a lot of times we stop in the middle and we feel like it's not working when it's actually working if you just keep on going, if you take a few more steps. So for anyone that's desiring to be an entrepreneur, I encourage you just to make sure that you're doing your research, that you're planning, and get you someone that can mentor you as well, that can lead you by example, and that has already been along the path that you desire to go down. For those that's already in business, don't be afraid to go back again, once again, to go back to the drawing board. And if we have to redo some things, that's okay. Don't be afraid to go ahead on it and do a SWOT analysis to see what I'm strong in, what's weak, what are the opportunities, and what are my competitions, my threats. So business is about being persistent, about being resilient, being able to bounce back. Even during this pandemic right here now, we have that downtime that we can go back to the drawing board and we can go back and plan.
That's right.
Because this gave us nothing but time to think, to see what's working, to see the direction that the world is heading. And you know what? How can I tap into that? Because now with everything that's going on, somebody is seeking for you. Somebody needs what you have to provide. And never minimize or downplay what you have on the inside of you, what you have in your hands. Because we all are born with gifts.
That's right.
That we can capitalize and monetize on. So I just encourage everyone to continue through the process and be resilient, be persistent, and be consistent in whatever it is that you're doing, and making sure that you always think about your consumers and try to solve a problem that they are facing. As long as you have the answer, you're going to always be someone's solution.
I love it. I love it. Those are some mighty powerful words from Dr. Chemeka Turner-Williams. Thank you so much for coming on today and encouraging and giving your expertise.
Thank you, and Divine Connections.
You are.
Now make sure y'all sign up and get your copy of this phenomenal magazine. She has her information. You want to make sure that you stay connected with the individuals such as Miss Dolores Williams, because when you see others moving and how they're trailblazing, you want to make sure that you're going to be in the number, that you want to be in the mix. So get your opportunity to be featured in her magazine. And I promise you, that's going to be another marketing piece that's going to help exalt you and take you to the next level as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming on today. Thank you for that shout out as well. Blessings to you and what you do as well. Let's keep making it happen. Thank you for being my guest on today. And I am Dolores Williams with Divine Connections Magazine. Make sure you stay connected to the number one divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. And we all can make it happen and grow, learn and grow together. So thank you so much again. So hold tight. I'm going to turn it over to my sponsors, and then I'll talk to you shortly. So hold tight. Thank you all. And make sure you guys like and share this broadcast. All right. Hold tight.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.